Why do I feel like the chat has broken?
Lesbianism and transsexualism.
Oh no, not lesbianism. Fuck. Anything but that. Sailor Moon, two of the Sailor Scouts are actually in a relationship with each other in the actual manga and in Japan. In the West, that was considered inappropriate for children in the 90s, and so they were changed to cousins. But unfortunately, there was not enough change. There we go. I think I'm getting my chat back. There wasn't enough changed in the actual way they were animated with each other to change the nature of their relationship. But the audio, like the script was changed in English to make them refer to each other as cousins, and it made it worse. Not worse. Sorry, worse was the wrong word there. But it turned it into something that was actually no good. Fuck.
And it gets even more weird when original Japanese anime is changed for US viewers. In Sailor Moon, Haruka and Michiru are lesbian lovers, but in the American version, they made them cousins.
There you go. That's what I just said. Come on, let's go.
A college student. There's even a scene of the characters engaging in sex.
Oh.
The reason I corrected myself from worse, because worse sort of indicates that the original, where they are just in a relationship with each other, is bad as well. So not that it's not... Yeah, sorry. That's it. The only reason I corrected myself from worse was because it's not a comparison that's worth making.
Okay, this certainly is not kids' material.
Maybe we should pause it.
I'll get it.
Hey, Fiesta Taco Delivery, where there's a party in every bag.
What the fuck? What is this?
Did anybody order tacos?
Tacos? No, I didn't order it, but that should definitely be what we have for lunch.
Man, it looks like you guys having a watch party. That's kind of weird.
Alright, I'm going to skip this scrap. Like I said, this is like 50
look,
minutes.
I'm not judging, just dropping off some food. This is not 66 Broad Street.
Order?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll be back later.
Well, that was kind of awkward, but you know what's...
Alright, now I get it. Because of what was on the screen was embarrassing. That was what that bit was all about.
It's crazy.
Geez.
There are tons of reaction videos on YouTube where people don't find this scene disturbing.
This isn't the only time that Usagi stayed overnight at her boyfriend's house.
We should probably go wake Chibiusa.
Let her sleep. Both of you can stay here tonight.
They're using the new one. Interesting.
This particular storyline is even carried over into later seasons of the show. There is even a scene where Usagi's love interest, Mamoru, accidentally kisses an extremely young 5-year-old Sailor Chibi, which, how do you accidentally kiss a 5-year-old?
I mean, she just fell out of the sky from nowhere.
You there! Hey! Back up!
They are playing way too much
girl.
without actually
Seems
editorializing.
like the only thing you care about lately is Chibiusa. Do you like her? Do you think she's that cute?
What? That's ridiculous. She's still in elementary school. She's
See,
just
it's
a little
ridiculous.
kid.
No.
So what if she's little?
It's a story about
This
Usagi
teen
being
falls
insecure.
in love with
Oh, back to the old
Nafrat,
one.
who is 19.
This is disturbing. You can clearly see that he towers over the little girl.
Yeah.
Worse, even the villains in the series are gender-bending teenagers. The Sailor Starlights are 3 Sailor Senshi from another star.
I want to get to Dragon Ball Z.
Female when they transform into their Sailor Senshi forms. Additionally, because their genders constantly change.
This sounds like something from 2020, but it came out nearly 30 years ago.
Fucking sounds like something from 2020. Fuck me.
3 through
Come on.
5 says, it is God's will.
Yep.
You should learn to control your own...
God, I actually thought this would be more
There are a ton of
specific.
questionable messages and occult references that are very problematic for any Christian. I'm talking about magic, sorcery, spells, and reincarnation.
3 of those things are the same thing. Magic, sorcery, and spells. I know there's probably a, what do you call it? A difference that is that, like, specific when, like, if you're actually talking about it in a specific context, but they're talking about, like, a fucking anime. It's all the fucking same thing.
And even underage drinking of alcohol.
It's very nice to...
I guarantee you that there was no underage drinking actually in it, because I don't think I've seen an anime where minors drink. Like, they go out of their way. And if it is in Sailor Moon, and if I'm proven wrong, fine. But overall, in anime, as a rule, you'd only find the exceptions that are challenges. Kids are drinking juice and milk. Like there's even been stuff I've watched where kids are at like it's set in university, and someone won't be over 21 because that's the age you need to be to drink in Japan, and they will literally sit there drinking tea or fucking juice while everyone else is getting drunk on fucking Asahi.
Make your acquaintance? That doesn't sound right. Glad to know you? Look at them. They're not having any trouble.
Is that meant to be an example of her being drunk?
In a situation like this, have something to drink. Here goes.
You know, the Bible is very specific not to have anything to do with witchcraft. In Deuteronomy 18:10-12, it states, "There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or useth divination, or an observer of times, or of an enchanter, or a witch, or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or a necromancer."
Do you guys notice the symbols on their forehead? Look like they are taken from astrology. Check
Holy shit. The Sailor Scouts, who are all based on like astral bodies of the planets, have astrological symbols.
this out.
Wow, it reminds me of when the Book of Revelation describes God's
Fucking
people
hell,
opening
come
of
on.
the third eye in Eastern and New Age religions. There's a ton of demonic.
Whoa. Eastern religions, right? This is anime, and they're criticizing it for having references to Eastern religions. Let's not forget that the source of their power is makeup. Fuck, this is inane.
What makes us Sailor Guardians?
Which is Wiccan lingo for the watchtowers
Wiccan
that
lingo.
correspond to the 4 directions and the 4 elements. When the watchtowers are invoked, it symbolizes the connection to all things that...
See, now this is, I think, where they're getting off the rails, and this is part of how fundamentalists kind of find the devil in every shadow, is that instead of thinking that there's a common link back to the symbols and the imagery being invoked by, media like anime, they assume that it links to whatever they think of. So it's more likely that if there's any Wiccan symbols that match with some of the things that are in Sailor Moon, they're probably drawing from a common source rather than Sailor Moon being, fuck yeah, Wiccans, let's go. Not that there's anything wrong with Wiccans, but like they're seeing ghosts, They didn't take shit into account. I mean, they want to fucking quote Deuteronomy for why Sailor Moon is bad, then shit, man.
that exist. The 5th element being spirit. The series borrows concepts from the Bible, such as the Tree of Life, which is depicted in this...
Generally, the vast majority of times when you see a Tree of Life in anime, they're actually borrowing from Norse mythology. It's almost always Yggdrasil, however you say that.
as a god-like being who was alone in the universe and then created humanoid people because it was lonely.
Nothing like the Tree of Life in the Bible.
Evil and corrupt, resulting in the tree weakening and seeking help from Sailor Moon to regain power and be reborn.
Man, how
That's
twisted
actually
is
more
that?
like
God
Yggdrasil.
created humans. John 1:3 says all things were made through him.
Fuck off.
To seek help from the pagan witches in order to survive.
You know, another anime that
Yes,
sugarcoats
let's
the
go.
occult is Dragon Ball Z. Have you
Let's
ever
go.
seen this?